it don't get no realer than this, man. And that's why I respect him. That's why I always respect him. Just because he keep it 100, man. Ren just really like, all right, even through music. That's why I like his music, because he's telling you his struggles. He's telling you, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? And it relates. It helps everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes out. I know the situation with the beat already because I already heard about it. And then to read about it, in a little bit, we got to see his statement, see what he say about it. But he went to the reaction community and tell everybody, like, listen, people that want to get monetized, he helped. Because that's what music should be. Like, people that do reaction on video, honestly, we enjoy your music. And at the same time, it helps push your music. So if you copyright a video, you stop reactors from reacting. It's like the more reactors that react to your song is the better, because it just spreads further. That's what you want. You want it to be out there. Don't worry about a motherfucking getting too. We ain't getting that much of this shit. Like, what are you gonna make $1 million of one? No, it just doesn't work like that, dog. Maybe, yeah, other YouTube reactors that have like a lot of subs, yeah, we get that, but still, man, we hear reactions and reactors are like the new A&Rs. Remember back in the days you had A&R, you had to go out here, promote your shit, and let me put you on the radio. It's just different. So he put up a post today saying basically to blow stuff up. Thursday, he's dropping another song. We know the situation with Kojo, whatever his damn name, where that's one thing about music. Music always been dirty. There's always a sound that belongs to somebody. There's always a sample that belongs to somebody. It's just the situation stinks. But that's just what it is, man. And I shout out to people that make their own. Ren does that most of the times. I'm pretty sure he just wanted to get a different feel for a different beat. But he reworked the damn beat anyway. But it could be one sound like this. And somebody could claim that. It's weird, man. It's just weird. Weird. I remember when Cisco, I don't know why, but this is the first one that popped up to me. When Cisco made the thong song, right? And he said living la vida loca. You know he had to pay Ricky Martin? What? What? How's that a thing? Anybody can say living la vida loca. All right, Ren, I'm with you, bro. Let's run this out. Let's see what you say. I had it playing in the background a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to start off straight and see what's going on.
All the time, artists all over the world pour their souls into their work.
100%.
And that work is tainted by money or greed.
Yep.
A lot of you will have been asking me the question why Sick Boi has disappeared now, as well as YouTube on streaming services. It's a video that was very close to me. It's a video that told my story about my health. It's a video that told the story of many other people who have been gaslit by the medical community. It's a story of greed in the music industry, ironically, funnily enough. It's also a song that I poured tens of thousands of pounds into for a music video, for promotion. Money. It was also the leading title of the only #1 album that I've got, so I was very, very proud of it. And we'll no longer have that song, guys. And I want to go into the reasons why. Also, I do recommend sticking around to the end of this video, because I've got a very exciting announcement about all of this that relates to all of this right at the end. People who have been following me for a while, they'll know the sort of person I am. They know the principles that I have. Facts. And they'll know how I treat other independent artists. So they'll know why it was so important for me to have to make this video. And I want this to be as unbiased as possible. Obviously, I'm emotionally affected by it.
Yeah,
and that
we
might
all,
leak in, right?
yeah.
But I want to share entire clips of these conversations so there can be no doubt. Also, if Kujo and his girlfriend want to share any more screenshots of other those conversations. I encourage them to, because I believe that this should all be public knowledge, so there can be no doubt.
Yeah, for everybody to know.
Rather than taking people's words from it, I would like them just to see transparently what has happened here.
What's going on.
To give context for all of this, back in 2022, I buy a beat from BeatStars, right? For anyone who doesn't know, BeatStars is a platform that connects producers to artists who need beats. I do produce most of my own work, but I wanted to find some hip-hop beats for inspiration. What I would usually do is buy a beat, arrange it slightly differently, tweak it myself, add my own vocals, add my own layers and stuff like that. I find this banging beat, right, from a producer called KUJOBEATS, which I buy an unlimited license for. This is all very important to keep in mind for later on.
$100
I buy an unlimited license, which means that I am able to put it on all streaming platforms and get as many streams as I want, and all recording on platforms like YouTube, etc. Right? After I do this, I send my YouTube guy that I work with, and I send the publishing team an email just giving them a heads up, being like, yo guys, I bought this beat, they need to be registered correctly, content ID needs to be turned off. I'll put a clip of that. I'm putting screenshots.
Hey guys, all right, so he got his receipts, license, all right.
Those
damn, this is crazy. This was like really January 2. Oh damn.
Messages here, just in case Kujo claims I never did this. I did do this. I also went the extra mile and messaged the team and said, look, we need to credit him on.
Hey guys, can we update Spotify credits and include the producer of the track and send license over to? Yeah, he don't even got to show me this. Anything written inside, I believe, because he's a stand-up guy, bro.
Spotify credits and stuff like that as well, because sometimes artists don't always fully credit producers. I think that I forgot to do it in the YouTube description for like the first month or two, and then I updated it, and then he was fully credited the whole time, right? That was just a lapse because there was a lot going on. I was in Canada treating and stuff. But anyway, he was credited fully, like very soon, everywhere. And as far as I was aware, registered everywhere. So I don't think anything of it, right? Also, in the BeatStars contract, it says very clearly that the person selling you the beat has to own the beat. And if they...
Oh, yeah? That's how it works? But then the platform should verify music and see if they own the entire beat, every song.
If there are any elements of the beat that he doesn't own, he has to let you know. This is very important to remember for what is to follow as well, right? So yeah, I think there's no problems. I buy the beat, I record a song, and this is before things have blown up with my music, so I'm still pretty underground artist at this point. I record the track, put it out. I even get a message from him at some point, which is also important to remember because of the hypocrisy of this whole situation. It's like, wicked, I love the track. Okay? Remember that too. Before I begin, I just want to add this. I have no problem with BeatStars. I think they're a very innovative company who actually help people make art, which I'm very, very passionate about. I think the contracts and the things you're getting into could be clearer, because we're now in a situation negotiating older tracks bought from BeatStars. I would love to talk to the, if anyone from there is watching, I imagine they will be at some point. I would love to talk to the CEO, founder of BeatStars, face to face.
Yeah, man, talk to my boy, man. Let's figure this shit out, man. Shit, y'all need to pay for the fucking beat, man.
Just because I want to understand how something like this could have happened, and I want to understand why it escalated the way it did, because from what I've heard, he's someone who cares a lot about artists, and someone who creates a platform like that I think must be very passionate about music. I'd love to chat to you if you're listening, and I'd love to figure out why this happened and how we can stop things like this happening in the future. I also think that there needs to be a bit more stringent checks on if people are selling unlicensed samples, because then things tend to get a little bit sticky. Like
it gets real sticky.
Anyway, that's it. I have no problem with BeatStars, because I'm not interested in going to war with them, because I think that it's really cool that there's a platform like that exists for artists and producers to be connected. Just thought I'd put that out there, make that clear. Right, so I arrive home from Canada after a 1.5 year long treatment of treating brain damage and autoimmunity, which a lot of you will know if you've been following.
We know the journey. We know, baby.
And I'm expecting a nice 2 weeks with my mates before I do my first ever solo show in 5 years because of my health. So I'm just like, I want a nice chill time. I want to be able to focus on rehearsing and stuff. Very early on, I wake up to a message saying, yo, your song Sick Boi has been taken down.
Wow.
So I look at it, and sure enough, it's been copyright striked from this guy KUJOBEATS' channel. And initially I'm like, oh, this just must be some automatic fuck up. So like, I don't take it too seriously. I send him a message like, yo, there must have been a technical error or something.
Yeah, I mean, I just got covered shot, had paid for that, and tagged you, requested what's going on. My channel's like, we have millions of views, just paid for these stars. Damn, he hit him too, damn.
Yeah. No response for 2 days. So I'm like, what's going on? So I check his channel, and then I see a comment of that beat that he licensed me, and I see a comment that's like, Ren has left me no choice. I'm sorry that I had to do this. And I'm like,
wow.
Okay, so this was intentional. Like,
yeah, that's
what?
dirty.
Like,
yeah.
The last conversation I had with this guy was months ago, with him being like, yo, big up your work, it's sick. So I'm like super confused about it. So I send him another email like, dude, what's going on? Again, I get absolutely no response. So I put a comment on his YouTube comment section, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to get hold of you. Why are you ignoring me?
What's up?
Like,
What's up?
I just want to resolve this amicably.
Hey man, I want to dispute though. Yeah, I mean, he's doing the right thing. He's trying to reach out to see. Why not answer him? Like, why not reach out to him and discuss shit? I don't like when people put shit in the light. Oh, he stole. You know, this the music is dirty. It's dirty.
What's going on? Finally, I get a response on Instagram, and for the sake of this video, I'm just going to put all of these responses in their full form so that there can be no doubt as to what happened. I'm just going to read out like the key moments and explain the key moments. But if anyone's like interested in deep diving so there can be no doubt as to what's happened here, feel free to pause it. If Kujo and his girlfriend, like I said, feel like I've left anything out, they are welcome to post it. I have nothing to hide about this situation. So he responds, and he tells me that he's been talking to my lawyer for months, which I have no idea about. I've been in Canada. And
yeah, but if you've been talking to his lawyer, why would your lawyer tell you?
He seems like quite a nice guy initially, so I'm...
Wait, let me read this. I'm still waiting on updates. We should have told you. Yeah, it's the quiet sample. He say sorry I caught you off guard. Oh my god. A song goes viral and then this shit is whack, man. I don't even want to do the video anymore. It's whack.
I have no idea about. I've been in Canada. And he seems like quite a nice guy initially, so I'm like, okay, maybe this has all just been a misunderstanding. I remember even saying to like Connor and that, I was like, this has probably just been a misunderstanding and something's gone wrong here. Don't worry. He seems like you're all right, dude. We will sort this out. But then after that little exchange, I noticed a comment in the YouTube comment section.
So all coming from us, I've waited over a year for Ren and his team to follow the terms of the contract they signed for this week. During the whole period, I issued any strikes with the faith that they'll make things right. I asked my legal representative not to issue strikes. Listen, I had hope Ren and the team will do the right thing. But I thought he got paid.
On his video saying that I'm lying about the situation when I thought that we like on the same page here. So I pull him up on it and he's like, oh no, I didn't say you were lying, when he clearly did. That should have been like the first red flag for me, but still giving him the benefit of the doubt, I was like, okay, maybe
I'm addressing the fans.
Anyway, so I contact my lawyer to find out what the hell's happening, because I'm in the dark about all of this situation.
I'm in the dark too. Come
on.
And
he explains to me that I've been sold a beat with a stolen sample, with an unlicensed sample. And that the Bulgarian choir sample owners had chased him and gone, look, you've used this beat without permission, you've used this sample without permission, and so you need to give us 50% of the publishing split.
Ooh, 50% of the publishing? Oh my God. For a 10-second sample? And you ain't messing with the Bulgarians, man. They on your ass, boy.
And what my lawyer's done, because we were sold a beat in good faith and it wasn't actually cleared, he's reached out to Kujo and gone, look, I think you need to absorb this for selling this in bad faith, basically. And they've gone, no, we're not going to absorb that. And then it's escalated, and I think because my lawyer was being slightly slow with the responses, they also, keep in mind, I don't know any of this is happening right now. To get my attention, they issue a copyright strike on the video, which affects my YouTube channel, by the way. 100%. And the video gets taken down as a form of leverage, which is a bizarre way of dealing with things, I think, because it would have been a good idea to contact me, maybe, like anyone anyone first if this was getting so like blown up.
Yeah, blown
like,
up, yeah.
Maybe the lawyers, maybe Kujo could have actually reached out to me, the artist. Nobody did. So I found that a bit bizarre. Any fucking way. Then I read another comment that Kujo's posted calling me a coward to pay the royalties he's owed. And I'm like, what royalty?
Yeah, what royalties?
That's also, in my head, the publishers are just paying him the money, and now the situation has to change until everyone agrees on it. But I wasn't even privy to that conversation about what a fair split should be yet. So I was like, what? I don't owe you. I don't owe this guy money. Like, there's no master splits on the BeatStars contracts, by the way. So all money that comes in to Kujo, which should be paid to Kujo, rightly so, comes from the publisher, which is nothing to do with me, by the way. I explained this so many times in this conversation, by the way, and he's adamant to say, probably short of like 50 times, pay me my money. I am nothing to do with his money, right? So it's a very bizarre thing to keep saying, but I try to explain that to him patiently, never really takes it in. Anyway, he calls me a coward on this comment, so I pull him up on that. This actually starts to then rub me up a little bit. So I'm like, I pull him up on that. It's saying like, the hell, like, cowardly. Anyway, I'm still giving him the benefit of the doubt at this point. Anyway, despite this, I feel like he's probably just misinformed, so I still take his side on it, and I go on to reassure him he'll get paid his publishing money, because I want him to get paid his publishing money.
Yeah, you gotta get paid.
Doesn't affect me in any way. So like, I was like, yeah, I'll chase it up for you. I let him know that I'm happy to split publishing if there's a bit of a grey area, and I'm kind of reassuring him. It's really important to remember this, by the way, guys, because some of the lies that are posted later make me out to be really unreasonable. So I'm like, yo, if there's some simple mistake, let's split the publishing. It's cool. I'm happy to do that. Yeah. Anyway, so he comes back to me and lies more. He says it's always up to the performer to clear the sample. It's not. It's up to the producer.
It's always the performer.
But
what?
Unless there's been a conversation. But in this case, as you can see, we're willing to make concessions for you to get your fair share. So actually, it's me making the concessions here, because he's sold a stolen sample, and I'm like, you know what? You can still have some publishing split, right? So like, I'm actually being the one that's being quite reasonable here, and he's flipped on his head like, we'll be good to you, you know, because I've done nothing wrong in this situation. Anyway, boy. I was like, and then he says, I was under the impression you would have received a warning. I had no idea that the video would be completely taken down. Another lie, as you'll see soon. He and his lawyer agreed to take this video down as a form of leverage. It was our only possible negotiation tactic.
Man, this is just too much back and forth, basically about the beats and who's. I'm done, man. I'm done with the music business, bro. It just gotta. It's gonna come to an end. It looks like it's an end. People are gonna get paid. People are gonna get their money, but I feel like that messes up relationships going further when other people want to use your beats, when other people want to use the platform. Like, now people are going to be skeptical, like, oh shit, like, is beats clear, is everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. Shout out to Ren, man. Ren's a stand-up guy, man. He's just trying to figure things out. He could have been a dick and be like, nah, ain't nobody getting any money. But this is the last little bit of it right here. And I don't want to make the video too long, because it's going to be like an hour video, but
I hope you're watching this, man, and I hope you enjoy the song, because it's dedicated to you, baby. Anyway, guys, I know that this was a long video, but I wanted there to be no doubt as to where everything stood in this situation, and why you don't have a song that means so much to so many people and means so much to me. But there will be a revamped version of that song coming very soon, guys.
Go.
And if you've made it this far, thank you sincerely. And I hope there can be no doubt as to this.
That's all you need to do, Ren. You're the greatest, bro. Like, you could make another beat, revamp it, have them boys take that little publishing, man, and remake it. That just means more money coming your way and more success, man. That's how I see it. But keep doing your shit, man. Your music is amazing, brother. I appreciate you, man. The game dirty, man. The game is dirty.
Oh, no. Got too many people watching me. Bye.